Welcome to Bowling Green, Kentucky, home of Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky. We're expecting a full house, and they are more than ready to get things started. Today, two teams set to square off in a max slugfest. As we'll see, the Western Michigan Broncos taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Broncos will kick it off to get us underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Western Kentucky's offense will get the first crack at it here. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, sometimes you find a superstar running back like this guy.
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find ways to continue to feed him because he just gets stronger and better as the game goes on.
Give to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. And the Hilltoppers want to crank the tempo. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads it left. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away, they did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So Western Michigan's offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Now on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Western Michigan, 3. Western Kentucky, 0.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. Touch pass on the run. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Broncos looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Briggs. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
First and goal, Western Michigan.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ranked teams having at it this week, and take a look at what's going down. UAB is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Roddy White should never be counted out of any game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Wisconsin. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
He gets a block. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollack.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got it. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it behind the line. It's Briggs. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. They'll pass on the 48-yard field goal attempt and instead try to pick up the 1st down. The back goes in motion. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. 1st down here for the offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. And the Hilltoppers moving quickly to the line. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Might be looking to run. Can't get him to the ground. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Leaves it with the back. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Power football with the run. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. From the gun on 3rd down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. That is no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And he's a real nowhere man, tackled in this no-game land. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man quickly. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Hilltoppers will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Handoff from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game?
Brings up 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. Finds his man down the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Fires fires to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Trying to get to it. He's going to take off. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. It is good. And now the lead is even bigger.
13, Western Kentucky, 0.
After putting up a three-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. And the Hilltoppers in the hurry up. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Makes the catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to...
He's off to the races. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Topper.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Jacksonville State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week. Just called on 1 time. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. He wants to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Gets it out quickly. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive.
Western Michigan, 13, Western Kentucky, 10.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They go to the ground. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. They're trying to get to it. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with a sack.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brooks. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, going up top. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as he'll try to get the 3. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. It's good.
That makes the score Western Michigan 16, Western Kentucky 10.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at LT Smith Stadium.
The Hilltoppers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming with it.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's right on target. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Hilltoppers are in the hurry up. He's back to throw on second down. And wings it incomplete. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the right. And the ball is intercepted. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Snaps it in the shotgun. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. To the ground with the back. Hard running there. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. It's complete. A huge pickup. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Going up top on first down. Finds his man. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football goal.
The Hilltoppers are marching down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Coming after it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Running behind that left side. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They've been running it, but now the pass. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt, first half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand new game. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Jacksonville State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They get him down after he makes the catch. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Broncos want to pick up the tempo.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll go right back to it. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
The give out of the gun. There to stop him after a pickup of 3. It's down to the 15. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Broncos will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got it! And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Touchdown, Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone.
Western Kentucky.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Can anyone catch him? He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. How about this on 1st and goal? The give to the wide receiver. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hilltopper. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point draws them closer. It's 31-24. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Western Michigan, 31. Western Kentucky.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
So they'll try to make up some of that ground on 2nd down from the 16. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. They're bringing heat. Going to try to get it himself. Smart move to get down with the slide. And the Broncos line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Here's the handoff. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Hilltoppers will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Well, you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. The Broncos want to move quickly. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Briggs. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Broncos have taken it inside the 20. He's looking to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. He looks that one in nicely. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The give to the tailback. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. That turned out to be a free play with the offsides penalty. They'll wave it off and the touchdown counts. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Just about set to kick it away.
38, Western Kentucky, 24.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. 1st down for this offense. Pulls it, fired, complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. 1st down here for the offense.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. And yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
On 2nd down, wants to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Takes the easy completion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the 1st down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
The Hilltoppers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the wide receivers have to understand what part of the field they're on. I got to make sure I have enough space when I run those out routes, and when I break, I can catch the football and try to get upfield, get a few more yards. He runs out of space, but he got the catch and got some positive yards.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Will jet sweep pass. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They'll try to snap it quickly. Running back searching for a hole. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Caught on the outside, it's Briggs. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, look out. There he goes. Touchdown, Broncos. And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up, and he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32. Offense set on 1st down. From the gun, running back on the move. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. He'll pull it on the read. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble, and he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping 2 hands on the ball.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Hilltoppers racing to the line in a hurry-up.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas, and that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
Lofts one high indeed. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the running back. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
1st and goal, Western Michigan.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.